Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. Our Facebook ad series is going on. If you want to watch the whole series, you can come to our channel and watch those videos from here. Okay, so in today's lecture, we'll show you how to set up a lead generation campaign for an instant form in our Facebook ads. Okay, so if you want to collect user data like username, phone number, email address, city, zip codes, and those sort of informations using Facebook ads, then you can consider running lead generation campaign through instant form. Okay, so instant form is basically an inbuilt Facebook system by which you can collect user leads. Okay, so this would be a step-by-step process. I'll show you how you can do it from scratch. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get it started. So we'll be using this landing page for collecting leads, but this time we'll not be using the website. We'll be using instant form, and in the later video we'll show you how you can collect lead using your website as well. Okay, perfect. So I have researched all the ad copies and ad targetings for this campaign so that I can put them in my ads and create the ads easily. So if I try to show you, then you can see over here as the gender, I'm going to target all the gender in this campaign. Okay, and as the location, I'm going to be using USA and Canada. So if you go to my website, then you can see over here we are serving our business in 3 countries. One is USA, then Canada, and the last one is India. But for the time being, I'll only be targeting USA and Canada as location. Okay, perfect. And as the daily budget, I'll give the daily budget as $40, and age range, I'm going to be targeting at the age range from 28 to 60. And you can see over here, this is the audience targeting. So as the audience, I'm going to be using metal fabrication, steel building, and steel frame. Okay, these are the 4 audiences I'm going to be targeting for my campaign. Okay, then you can see over here as the primary text, I'm going to be using this one. So get one-stop solution that serves all detailing requirements. At Mastro Steel Detailing, we offer reliable, economical, and quality steel detailing services by strictly adhering to international engineering standard. Okay, so I'm trying to mention who we are and what we do in the primary text. Then you can see over here why choose us. So I'm mentioning some of the USPs of my services or some of the benefits of my services. So what you can do, you can mention who you are, what you do. Then you can mention some of the USPs, features, benefits in your ad copies. Okay, so you can see over here we are providing detailed workflow, deliver accurate result, single point of contacts. And I'm mentioning some of the services that we offer in the ad copies. So you can also do that. You can mention your services in the ad copies. So we're providing steel detailing services, BIM services, connection engineering services, pre-engineering services, joist and deck detailing services, pre-seals and stamping services. Okay, then we are using let's talk sort out your queries. Our experts are available 24/7. So this is also one of our USPs, that we're available 24/7. Then I'm mentioning my phone number, dial this number, and then we're providing our website URL. Okay, perfect. And you can see over here we have also created the lead form headline and description, which I'll show you in the later part of the video. Okay, perfect. So let's implement them in my ads practically. So for this campaign, I'll only be creating only one ad set. Okay, and in the previous videos, I have shown you how to create multiple ad sets and how you can do A/B testing using creating multiple ad sets. So if you want, you can create multiple ad sets and you can do A/B testing as per your requirements. Perfect. So let's implement them in my ads. So for implementing them, I'll go to the ads manager section. Then I'm going to click on create button. Then you can see over here we have different type of campaign objectives over here. Okay, so I have shown you how to run ads on awareness campaign, traffic campaign, engagement campaign, and now I will show you how you can run ads on leads campaign. Okay, so I'm going to be selecting leads, and you can see over here, if you want to collect leads for your business, then you need to choose leads as a campaign objective, you know. Then you can see over here leads is good for instant forms, messenger and Instagram conversions and calls. Okay, so I'm going to be choosing leads and I'll click on continue. Then I will name the campaign as Maestro Lead Campaign. So you can name it as per your requirements. Okay, Maestro Leads Campaign. Then I'll not be choosing any special ad categories. I'll not be choosing any A/B testing. And I will not be selecting any advantage campaign budget. So if you want to create multiple ad sets, and if you want to test which ad sets are performing well, then you can enable this advantage campaign budget. Then Facebook will automatically increase the bids of that specific ad set that are performing well. So this is very unique option. If you want, you can enable this option. Okay, then I'm going to be clicking on next. Then I'll give the ad set name as, I can name it as per the audience targeting. Okay, so as the gender, I'll be targeting all. Then as the location, I'm going to be targeting. So what I can do, I can keep ad set, then I'm going to be using a pipe. Then I'll give USA and Canada. Then as age range, I'm going to be giving the age range from 28 to 60. I'll give the pipe again, and gender as male and female, and daily budget would be $40. So this is the way I used to set up ad set name. So if you want, you can customize it as per your requirements. Okay, perfect. And from the conversion section or conversion location, I'm going to be choosing only instant forms. Okay, so you can see over here, generate leads by asking people to fill out a form. Okay, then you need to choose your Facebook page. So for the time being, I'm going to be choosing this one as my Facebook page. And in the performance goal section, you have two options available. One is maximize number of leads, and next one is maximize number of conversion leads. Okay, so if I hover over it, then you can see over here, for maximize number of leads, we'll try to show your ads to the people most likely to share their contact information with you. Okay, so if you want to get as many leads as possible, then you can choose maximize number of leads. But if you choose this one, then you can see over here, so I'll go to this section. We'll try to show your ads to the people most likely to convert after sharing their contact information. So this is more potential. So you can try any of these options. So I would suggest you, whenever you are running uh, lead ads for the first time, then choose the first one. And if you run the ads for some days, then you can choose this option. Or what you can do, you can create multiple ad set, and in one ad set you can target maximize number of leads, and in another ad set you can target maximize number of conversion leads. Okay, then on the basis of performance, you will scale the ad set budget and you will pause the low performing ad set. Okay, so for the time being, I'm going to be choosing maximize number of leads. If you want, you can give cost per goal, uh, cost per result goal. Okay, so for the time being, I'll not be giving any cost per result goal. Okay, so if you want, you can choose dynamic creative, but I'll not be choosing any of them. And if you have catalog, then you can choose catalog. So I'll not be choosing any catalog. Okay, then as the daily budget section, as I already told you, I'll give the daily budget as $40. So instead of giving $20, I'm gonna give $40. Okay, perfect. And we'll be running the campaign for next 30 days. Okay, so today is October 21. I'm gonna run the campaign for November 21. So I'll give the end date, and I'm gonna be choosing November 21. Perfect. Then as the location, as I already told you, I'll be advertising my campaign for USA and Canada. So I'm going to search for United States, and I'll be choosing United States as country or region, and I'm going to search for Canada, and I'll again be choosing Canada as country or region. Okay, so you can customize the location targeting as per your requirements, like which country you want to target, or if you want to target any specific states or zip codes, then you can do it from here. Okay, perfect. Then we have an option called Advantage Plus audience. Okay, so if you want, you can use this. So what it is actually, you can see over here, our ad technology automatically finds your audience. If you share an audience suggestion, will prioritize audiences matching this profile before searching more widely. Okay, so what you need to do, if you want to use audience Advantage Plus audience, you need to give a audience signal. So audience signals or audience suggestions, so this is pretty similar to Google Ads audience signal, and in Facebook ads, they're calling it audience suggestion. Okay, so I'll not be choosing this option. I'll be clicking on switch to original audience. Then I'll click on use original audiences. Okay, perfect. Then I'll not be choosing any custom audiences. I'll give the age range from 28 to 60. So I'm going to customize the age range from 28 to 60. 60 is over here. Okay, and as the gender targeting, I'll target all the genders, and I'll go to the detail targeting section, and I'm gonna search for metal fabrication. So I'm gonna copy it from here and search for metal fabrication. So I'm gonna click on it, metal fabrication, as an interest. So people who have interest on metal fabrication, they might see my ads. Okay, perfect. Then I'll copy steel from here and search for steel. Okay, then you can see over here steel is appearing over here. So I'm gonna select this one as an interest. Then I'll go to the translate and copy steel building from here, and I'm trying to search for steel building. Okay, so you can see over here steel building is appearing over here. So I'm going to select this, and at the end we are going to be targeting steel frame. So I'm going to copy steel frame from here, and I'm going to search for steel frame. So let's see whether it is appearing or not. So you can see over here it is appearing over here, steel frame as construction, and we're going to be targeting this is we're going to be targeting this as an interest. Okay, perfect. So for the time being, we'll be choosing these four audiences. Okay, perfect. So if you want to add exclusion, then you can do it from here. If you want to narrow audience, you can do it from here. So I have a detailed video on it, how to add exclusion and how to narrow audiences. Okay, perfect. So if you haven't watched the video yet, I would suggest you to watch these videos. And if you need to exclude audience, if you need to narrow audience, then you can do it from here. Okay, perfect. And as the language targeting, we'll be targeting all languages. Okay, so if you want to save the audience, you can do it from here. Okay, so I'm going to click on save this audience. Then I will name the audience as Maestro lead audience. Then I'll click on save. Okay, perfect. So it will be saved. Okay, so you can see over here used saved audience. Perfect. Then from the placement section, we're going to be targeting manual placements. Okay. And we'll deselect audience networks. So currently we're targeting platforms as Facebook and Instagram for placement targeting. Okay. Then you can see over here how where our ads will be appeared. So our ads will be shown on feeds, stories, and reels, in-stream ads for videos and reels, and search results. Okay, perfect. Then you can see over here, this is the estimated audience size, and this is the estimated daily result. This is the reach, and we might get 8 to 32 leads on a daily basis if we use this targeting and this budget. Okay, perfect. Then I'll click on next, and I'll name the ad as Mastro lead ad. Okay, perfect. Mastro leads ad. Okay, perfect. Then you need to choose a Facebook page. Okay, so I have already chosen my Facebook page. Then I'll be choosing single image or video. Then we're in the add creative section. I'm gonna click on add media. Then I'll click on add image. Just wait a little bit. So I'm gonna be selecting this image. I'll click on next. I'll choose 1:1 recommended. Okay, then I'll click on next again. And I'll click on done. So our image has been selected. You can see over here, this is our image. Okay, perfect. Then we need to use a primary text. So we'll copy the primary text from here because I have already created a primary text so that I can implement them in my ads and create the ads easily. So I'm gonna copy the primary text from here and paste it over here. Okay, perfect. So you have 5 options to input primary text. So you can enter another 4. Okay, so for the time being, I'll be using only one primary text. Okay, so if you want, you can click on this add text button and you can enter multiple primary text. Okay, so we have an option called headline. So I'm gonna be giving headline as Mastro still detailing. Okay, so for the time being, I'll be using only one headline. If you want, you can create multiple by clicking on this button called add headline option. Okay, so I'll not be choosing any description. Okay, so you can see over here, they're showing one error. So they are suggesting us to add a form. Okay, so we'll add an instant form. Okay, so you can see over here, what is instant form? Make connections with people by letting them send contact information and other details to you through a form. Okay, so you have template over here. If you want, you can use the template, but I'll be creating the form from scratch. Okay, so I'm gonna click on create a form. Then you can see over here we have to name a form. Okay, so I'll name the form as Mastro lead form. Okay, perfect. You can name it as per your requirements. So in the form type section, we have 3 options available here. One is more volume, then higher intent, then risk creative. Okay, so what is more volume? Use a form that's quick to fill out and submit on a mobile device. Okay, this is more volume. And the next one is higher intent. Add a review step that gives people a chance to confirm their info. And what is risk creative? Hold your audience attention with this form that integrates your company's image and messaging, including an optional about us, product details, and reviews selection. Okay, sections actually. So I would suggest you to choose higher intent. So if you choose higher intent, then you will have a review step and user will review uh, after fill upping their form. Okay, so this prospects or this client will be more potential, so I would suggest you to use higher intent. Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to click on intro section. Then you need to upload a background image, and you can see over here the recommended image size would be 1200 into 628 pixel. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to create an image with this pixel. Okay, so I'll click on upload image. I have already created an image for that, so I'm going to be choosing this one. Okay, so you can see over here this is our 1200 into 628 pixel image. Okay, then we have a section called greetings where you need to enter your headline and description. Okay, so I have already written lead form headline. Okay, so I'm going to be using them from here. So this would be our headline: reliable and quality steel detailing. And we have an option called description, so you can either use paragraph, or if you want you can use list. Okay, so I'll be choosing paragraph from here. So I have already written it, so I'm going to copy it from here and paste it over here. Okay, perfect. Then you can see this is our description. We are one-stop solutions provider for all steel detailing requirements, supporting fabrications and steel contractors across North America, and I might write Canada. Okay, perfect. Then we have an option called questions. Okay, perfect. Then you have custom question section, like if you want you can add questions. Okay, so if you want to add multiple choice question, then you can choose it from here. Then we have an option called short answer, then conditional, then appointment request. So you can use them as per your requirements. So if I try to show you multiple choice, then you need to ask some of the questions and user will answer them. Okay, so for the time being I'm going to be choosing, or I'm going to be writing, what is your name, for example. Okay, then if I scroll down, then you can see over here, what is your name. Okay, so user can answer from this section. So user will see what is your name, then if user want to provide their name, then they will be able to provide their name. Okay, so this is the multiple choice. Okay, then I'll be showing you short answer. Okay, then short answer, then I might ask, what is your email, what is your phone number, phone number. Okay, then user will enter their phone number if they want. Okay, so this is the short answer. Okay, so you can customize them as per your requirements. Okay, then you have an option called conditional. Then if you want you can use it. Then we have appointment request. Then if you want you can use this option as well. Okay, so we'll be using pre-fill questions and we need to give a description. Okay, so as the description I'm going to be writing Mastro steel detailing lead form. Okay, so you can customize it as per your requirements. So from the pre-fill question, if I click on, so you can see over here we have two options, email and full name. Okay, so if you want to uh, enter more columns like this, email full name, then you can do it from here. So what you need to do, you need to click on add category section. Then in the contact field, if you want user phone number, then you can select it from here. Then if you want user street address, city, state, province, country, you can take it from here. Then the next option is user information. So user information, full name, first name, last name. Then demographic questionnaire is like if you want to take user date of birth, gender, marital status, relationship status, military status, you can take them from here. So then the next option is work information. So if you want to get user's job title, work phone number, work email, company name, then you have to choose this option and you have to choose any of these categories. Okay, then we have an option called national ID number, like CPF, Brazil, DNI. Okay, so you can go through this option and customize them as per your requirements. Okay, so for the time being, I'll be choosing email, full name, and phone number. Okay, so I'd suggest you uh, to choose as low or as less category as you can, because if you provide so many forms or so many fields, then user will get bored by fill up in these forms. So I'd suggest you to keep them as less as you can. Okay, so for the time being, we'll be choosing only these three: name, email, phone number. And then we have an option called privacy policy. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to give your privacy policy URL. Okay, so what you can do, you can give your website URL over here. And if you have privacy policy, then you can give the privacy policy URL. So if you don't have any privacy policy, you can write it like this: privacy policy. Okay, perfect. Then as the link text, you need to write this privacy policy. Okay, perfect. Then you can see this is the review screen. So if I try to show you, then we have an option message for leads. So if you want, you can customize this option. So this would be used whenever user fill up the form. Thanks, you are all set, you can visit our website or exit the form now. Okay, so if you want, you can customize this option. Okay, so whenever a user submit the form, then they will get the thank you message. Okay, so you can, if you want, you can give your website link that you want to give. Okay, so I'll give my website URL over here, and give the call to action text as view website. So you can customize these options as per your requirements. Okay, perfect. Then you can see we have 4 options available here. So this is the first one: whenever a user see our lead instant form, then you can see this is our headline: reliable and quality still detailing. They will see our Facebook page logo, and they will see our background image, and this is the description. Okay, then whenever they click on next, then they will go to the next page, and then they will fill up the contact information like their email, full name, phone number. And if they fill up this page, then they will be clicking on the next page, and they will go to the review page. You can see over here. Okay, so they will review this section, and then they will see that if they fill up the lead form, then they will be redirecting to this page. Thanks, you're all set. Okay, perfect. Then if they want, they can click on view website, then they will be redirected to my website. Okay, perfect. Then I'll be clicking on create form. Okay, so the form has been created with the name Mastro lead form. Okay, so if you want, you can use the pixel. Okay, so I strongly suggest you to use the pixel. Then okay, then everything is set up. Okay, perfect. So what you can do, you can create the necessary campaign, then necessary ad set, then necessary ads, and if everything is okay, then you can click on this publish button. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully you have a clear understanding on how we can create a lead generation campaign for instant form. Okay, so hopefully you have liked our video. If you like our video, then you can subscribe our channel, follow our page. You have a good day. Bye bye.